what the Houthis were asking for was that the embargo, the blockade on Gaza be lifted, that humanitarian aid, food, water, electricity flow be restored to Gaza so that the people there don't starve. That's simple enough. That's easy enough to understand. So as I see it, Donald Trump had a choice of leaning on Netanyahu and saying, restore humanitarian aid to Gaza. And that would have been the end of that. But instead, Gaza is still under a blockade. People are still starving. Netanyahu even launched new bombardments of Gaza. And the United States started bombing Yemen. So it seems beyond immoral, it seems completely incoherent, because it's the policy appears to defend a regime in Israel which is at the verge of collapsing, while at the same time they're taking extremely reckless risks to escalate the war in the Middle East completely beyond control. You know, if they were not able to overcome the Taliban in Afghanistan, which is not even remotely as powerful as the Ansar Allah is in Yemen, then how on earth are you going to defeat Yemen, even if you isolated them? Remember how it went in Afghanistan. And so you're going to suffer the same fate in Yemen, only probably worse, because one thing that the Taliban were not able to do, and which the Yemenis can do, is sink the American aircraft carriers. And in fact, they don't even have to sink them. It's enough to damage them. It's enough to damage their runways, their control towers, and then these become a very useless sitting ducks in the middle of the ocean. And the whole strategy seems so strangely incoherent to me that one of the reasons why I was why I used to be much more positive about the Trump administration initially is because I took them to be competent people. It seemed to me that they studied, they did their homework, and that they were acting strategically. But now I'm doubting that, because what they're doing doesn't seem to make any sense at all.